Hey fans, welcome to tonight's game. Your Avalon Celtics taking on Halifax Black. Greg Feltham here with you for tonight's call. Again, happy to be able to bring this game to you. And everyone who's able to watch this game, bringing to you off our YouTube feed. Normally, we broadcast Dartmouth Whaler games, but Dartmouth is now out of this tournament, so we are happy to help out the Celtics here and get everything broadcast for them. Teams here still doing a little bit of a warm-up. Just waiting here now, just trying to get everything situated. First of all, I know that the Celtics were watching this, watching back some tape back in the hotel. I'm going to apologize now to Seamus. Seamus, yeah, my bad, dude. I see you're Griffiths, not a Griffin. I think Peter would have been proud, but we'll try to call you Griffiths for the rest of the night. But no promises, okay, dude? All right. So, Celtics, you win this game. Win this game, and you are into the finals tomorrow afternoon. Halifax in their reds. I'll change the colors here. Face off. Get it ready here at center. They can win this game tonight. They play in Championship Sunday tomorrow. Halifax in the Reds here. Halifax winning this face-off. Sends it into the Celtics end. Looks like that's Tobin ahead. And in the zone, Doyle now. Shot and save. Halifax has number 31 in net tonight. Ivan Long. Shot blocked. Doyle now. Looking for it. Doyle in the corner. Trying to bring this ahead. Shot, save, and a cover. 14-16. Left here in this first period. Celtics and Hawks again win, and you automatically make it to finals, make it to that Odyssey top tier final. They're going to take on the winner of Sackville Flyers and St. John Caps. That's going on at the BMO Center right now. We may be able to get some updates on that game for you as the night goes on. I may have some contacts over there watching that game, so if I can get updates for you, I will. I forgot to check the YouTube feed. I hope this is coming through and nice and loud and clear for y'all. Looks like we've got 24 people out there watching already. Yeah. Yeah, we're a little bit early. Oh. Hello to the Freaks in Labrador, James Tobin's grandparents, and to Glenda Daw, Charlie Doyle's grandparents watching here tonight. Oh, we're getting a penalty here. I'm not sure what for. I missed it. We're going to get... They're throwing him out. I'm not sure what for. I don't even know who got sent off there. Okay, so Griffiths is going to go and sit for 2 to serve a penalty here. But Halifax going to short bench this now. Face off one here by the Celtics. Celtics off the pipe, trying to get it out of the zone. Halifax trying to hold it. McGuire looking for it. Can't. Celtics to the slot and didn't make it on net. Number 7, Wheeler in the zone. Wheeler shorthanded, shot off a leg. That looks like Hawko gets it ahead to Wheeler. Wheeler up the wing. Wheeler gets turned back. McGuire tried to make a play on it there and can't. Wheeler causing chaos down low with Martin. Wheeler now cycling. Gets it to Martin on his backhand. Martin loses it. Halifax brings it out. McGuire sends it back to Wheeler. Wheeler now in the zone. Fires and off the leg of number 18 for Halifax. Halifax not getting much on this power play opportunity. Celtics playing great with the short bench and short-handed here. And we're going to get an offside call, it looks like. With 11:58 left here in the period. Halifax now with the puck. Send it into the Celtics end. Celtics send it back. We're on the campus here of St. Mary's University in downtown Halifax here tonight at their beautiful Dauphiny Center. It's a little weird, but it's a nice facility, at least for us, for streaming. We've got a good vantage point from here at center ice. 14 seconds left. Shot and save there by Aiden Smith. Take a face off to Smith's left. Trying to get an update now from that game at BMO. Avalon now getting this puck ahead and out and into the zone. Walsh now trying to get back to it. Penalty over. Poroshenko sends it back in. Poroshenko, sorry. Poroshenko out. Oh, and Rogers there on the back door. Couldn't put it in. And Bolin there at the blue line stops that entry. Sent into the zone. Halifax now trying to get this puck out. Bolin at the blue line. That's Bursty back with it. No, apologies, Walsh. Poroshenko Shot, save, big rebound. That was McGuire trying to get in on it. Halifax now up the boards and out past Bolin. Halifax with it in the corner, trying to bring it out. McGuire giving chase. Bolin stops that at the blue line. Bolin now coming in. Bolin, Wheeler fans on it. Martin now, last line of defense. McGuire trying to get back for it. Bolin peels off. Martin ahead, tipped by Wheeler to center. And Halifax sends it back into the Celtics zone. 9:15 left here in the period. Out front. Oh, and I thought that was closer to the net than it was. It looked from this angle. Martin now trying. McGuire trying something there. Puck gets behind Hocko. Martin sends it back in. Halifax now coming out of the zone. Fires it wide. Smith there looking at it just in case. Doyle trying to get that and get it out. That's Doyle bringing in the zone. Turn back. And Martin going back after it. Martin trying to get it up, and that goes out of play with 8:22 left. And the Zamboni driver looks like is going to go look for it maybe? I don't know. 8:21 left. And looks like the official there looking to get clarity on maybe the number they sent off. I don't know. So Walsh now and Poroshenko in the zone. Walsh trying. Wheeler looking out front. Poroshenko shot, and that stays out. Not sure how that stayed out. Shot, and that was tipped by Wheeler. Wheeler almost gets it. Back to Lush. Lush setting it down. Got to try the other side to come out. Martin there. Sorry, Tobin shot. Blocked in the slot. Wheeler now with it. Shot and wide. Shooting gallery here for at the Avalon Celtics. Dino in. Shot, save. Rebound, save. Poroshenko trying to make the play in the corner. Tobin. And we're getting a penalty here to Halifax for body checking. 6:54 left. Face off one there. Bolin cross ice to Bursey. Bursey looking. Bursey in on his backhand. Drops it to Griffiths. Kane now looking. Kane trying to get it out front. Okay, so thank you. I wasn't sure. Thank you. For Bartlett is the one who was ejected. I don't know. I didn't catch it. And I'm not sure we caught it on the feed. I saw an indication from the ref, and only, obviously I can't hear what the ref said, but there was a punching action, so I don't know if Bartlett on the bench ended up throwing a punch at a player on the ice, and that's why they got tossed. That's my best guess, Carl. But I wish I could give it to you. Bolin now coming back for it. Bolin now through center. Bercy stays onside. Bolin now looking, drops it, shot. Rogers tries to tap that in. 40 seconds left in the Halifax penalty. They send it down the ice. Smith comes out of his net, drops it back for Bolin. Bolin now ahead. Thanks, Glenda, for letting us know that the audio is coming through clear. Wheeler drops it back. Shot and wide by Doyle. And Hawko come back to pick this up. 10 seconds left in the power play. And Rogers sends that in. Scoreless game here to start. Not how I expected this one to be, if I'm being honest. Doyle tries to poke check that there and can't. Martin sends it down. Poroshenko, block shot. Nice job there. Number 9 of Halifax. That's Smith. Rowan Smith with a great defensive play. Walsh overskates that. Halifax come back the other way. Churchill coming in. Isaac Churchill, shot wide. Griffiths now ahead. Walsh now in the zone. Walsh gets pulled down. Penalty coming to Halifax. Goalie out, and now we got a touch-up. 3:44 left. Get the face-off here now to the right of the goalie. Face-off, one here by Avalon. Sent in deep by Lush. Lush now back at center. Tobin there as well. Lush up to McGuire. McGuire in the zone. McGuire fires, saving a cover. A little bit of a snow bath there for the goalie. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Happy to bring this game to you. Winner of this game will go on to Championship Sunday. Big game tomorrow over at the BMO. Loser still has a route, but much harder. Celtics cycling back and forth down low. Rogers looking for it. Rogers now trying to tap that out front. Can't, off the side of the net. Tobin across to Lush. Lush fires it. Lush trying to get that first goal of the season. Had a quick chat with Coach Mike before the game. Tobin, shot. Oh my goodness. Kane almost tips it in. McGuire now trying to get it. Lush at the point, looking over to Tobin. Back to Lush. Team is trying to give Lush some chances here tonight. Oh, that tip in down low couldn't get there. 36 seconds left in this power play. McGuire, shot saving a cover. Long, standing tall here. 2:13 left to go in this first period. We're going to flood after the first one here. Doyle to take this face-off. Doyle fires it for the face-off dot. Bolin now pinching in. Over to Doyle. Doyle couldn't handle it clean. Doyle now within the corner coming out. Shot loose puck. Halifax sends it to the corner. Immense pressure here by Halifax. Smith just watching it. Wrap around coming. Nope, back to the point. Wheeler now trying to get around it. Celtics staying on side in the zone. Celtics now in pursuit. That goes off the bench there. Yeah, it should come back. 1:26 left. Sync up the clock. This is our third game of the day on the stream. Yeah. Face off, back to the point. Bolin fires it and save. Penalty over now. Face off, Walsh. We're out of sync here now by a couple of seconds. We'll fix it there at the next stoppage. Halifax, Churchill trying to break in the zone. Bolin breaks that up. Help of Kane. Bolin now behind the net. Bolin sends his man down. Ref's going to let that go. Bolin ahead. Kane now up the wing. Kane moving. Kane trying to get the shot to the net. The slot picked off. Halifax come back the other way. That's Robertson. 37 seconds left. Fired up the boards. Hawko gets it out. The help of McGuire. Martin almost blows a tire there. The last 20 seconds left in this one. Scoreless here. Avalon, one more chance. Shot, save, loose, and cover with 3.0 seconds left. One last chance here before we go to a flood. Face-off scramble. And that runs out the period. Okay. Everyone, we'll put ourselves in a break here now. We'll come back here to start the second and third periods in about 10-ish minutes or so. Go get yourself a cold one, and we'll be back. All right, back here for second and third period of play. Greg Feltham here with you for the call. Waiting for a referee to get ready and drop the puck here. So had a little chat here, and ref now coming over to speak to the coaches. Are we? Is everything okay here? Looks like not 100% sure. Anyhow, we did get a chance to chat with a couple of parents here on the break. What we're hearing is that there was a stick that was out from Bartlett on the bench, and the referee believed that he used it to hit the Halifax player, which was the reason for the ejection and likely suspension now for Bartlett for the end of this tournament. Not sure what. We have a delay here to start the period. Players getting called into the benches. We'll close our mic here for a few minutes and see if we can figure out what's going on, and we'll get back. Okay, attempt 2 to start this second period. I think the ref was not happy with the ice conditions here at center ice, so wanted to give it a couple extra seconds here to freeze up. I forgot to start the clock. We'll sync this up here in a moment. Celtics now fighting for it down behind the Halifax net. Celtics looking, waiting. Walsh fires it off. Blocked. Tobin fires it ahead. Rogers trying to make a play. Halifax now bringing into the Celtics end. .14 minutes left. We're off by about 20 seconds here. Again, we'll fix that now in the break. To blue line and out. Rogers is go through his feet. Celtics trying to keep it in. The Halifax team chasing after the puck as Avalon dumps it in the zone. McGuire going to pick up that loose puck. Wheeler now in pursuit as well to support McGuire. Wheeler going to try to pick this up on the backhand. That's blocked. Griffiths in the corner sends that puck up and out of play, and we'll sync up our clock here at 13:21 left. Hello to Michelle Doyle. I'm assuming going to gamble here, a relation to Charlie. Face off, one here by Celtics. Keane sends it back. Kane, sorry. Boland waiting for it here on the blue line. McGuire is there. And we're going to get a penalty call here. Tripping. Churchill's going to sit for 2 or less. 13:01. Celtics and Hawks scoreless here. Celtics, Kane out front. Couldn't send it in. Hawko sends it back. Doyle falling there. Doyle up on his feet. Doyle fires it back. Doyle now sending it back to Kane. Kane trying to make a play. Rogers down low. Shot from Hawko, just wide. Kane back to Martin. Martin fires off a leg. Martin picking up his own rebound. Martin going to try. Oh, can't. Held at the blue line by Doyle and sent back. And that goes in! Celtics picking up the lead here. I'm going to say that looks like Kane going to get credit for that. That was a whole team effort. I'm going to give that to Kane on the power play. It's like we got Lush and Tobin on D now. Celtics sends it in. Celtics down with behind the net. Walsh loses that puck. Halifax trying to bring it up. Martin sends it back. Tobin sends it back or tries to. Lush now. Lush and Tobin. Tobin has a penalty coming to him. And penalty shot. We're going to get a penalty shot at 11:42. Referee here going to have to fix the net as it is way off its moorings. And the linesman here got a green armband linesman. Trying to figure out. Deked out. Halifax tying this up here. Number 12, the beauty goal. Fabian Elefethros. And we've got a tie game. Face off at center. Walsh trying to make the play there and can't. Halifax down a little bit of life in them. Tobin. Walsh sent it back. Tobin now picking up behind the net. Prosenko. A cross-ice pass to Griffiths, sorry. Prosenko trying to make a play there. Griffiths managed to free that. McGuire up the wing. McGuire shot, save, and a cover. Nice job. Oh, I didn't start the clock. 10:46. Sorry about that, folks. After the penalty shot, I guess I am focused on other things. Face off. Bolin firing it. Blocked. McGuire trying to pick this up and save. 10:39 left. Halifax trying to get it out of their zone. Avalon sending it back. Percy ahead. And we got an offside there. Wheeler was a stride offside. 10-13 left. Halifax winning this face off. Dumping it to center. Percy up the boards. Doyle trying to make the play. Halifax coming back into the Celtics zone. Shot save. Smith, the great save. Halifax trying to hold it in. Boland now looking. Boland drops it back. Percy gonna have to go for it. Never shoot the puck towards your own net. Never a good plan. Rogers now coming out of the zone. Rogers runs into traffic and Long gonna cover up. Shot. Save. Celtics. Wheeler trying to get in with it. Wheeler trying to get it to Walsh. Turned over. Walsh gonna try to pick up this loose puck. Wheeler sending it back towards the net. Sorry, it wasn't Wheeler. Apologies. That was Griffiths, sorry, sending it towards the net. Oh, my clock's off. 9:03. We'll let that go for a minute. Held. Out front, off the goalie. Walsh trying to make a play on it. Halifax now into the Avalon's end. Hawko coming back for it. Hawko up the boards. Wheeler now trying to get through Griffiths. Get around Griffiths and into the zone. Wheeler peels off. McGuire in pursuit. Griffiths now waiting. Tag up. Griffiths fires it in. It's heading to the bench. Hawko back skating here. Trying to make this go. Fired in. Up the boards and out. Icing going to be the call here. 7:41 left. Looking to see if we can get a update out of Halifax. Out of the BMO Center. See if we've got a result or some sort of score from over there. We'd see. So, regardless what happens in this game, both teams will play tomorrow. One will play for a championship. The other's got to fight their way into it. Halifax trying to get this out front. Halifax losing puck. McGuire and Kane. McGuire. Oh, McGuire finds a whole bunch of pad. The beautiful attempt there. And we got a penalty coming to Halifax. It should be Oh, a cross-check call. Okay, I had something else. Why, is Lush down? Lush is down. No, she's up now. I had a head contact call coming to Halifax for 4. They're going to give a 2-minute cross-check instead to number 11, which is Coleman. Going to sit for 2 or less. Apologies there on the mic. Itchy nose and kept hitting my microphone as I was doing it. Doyle winning that face-off. Fires and save. Percy sends it back. Wheeler with a tip there. Almost got it in. Out front and up and out of play. Celtics are buzzing. Buzzing is great, but we want to see it hit the back of the net. Face off. One here by Doyle. Percy. Halifax definitely the weaker of these two teams, in my opinion. Prosenko looking in the zone, stays on side. Halifax fired it down the ice. Celtics now, Bolin sends it in. Wheeler in pursuit. 55 seconds left in the penalty. Bolin sending it back in. Halifax blocking that. Wheeler and Doyle. Doyle now trying. Doyle looking to get it to the ringette line. Shot, save, rebound was there. Prosenko tried to tap it in. Bolin sends it back. Prosenko gets it to Wheeler. Wheeler trying to put it towards net. Doyle trying to make a play on it. Wheeler now trying to get it up the boards. Percy has it go out, goes off the linesman. That was offside, no call. 16 seconds left in the penalty. Walsh now looking, waiting. Walsh up the boards. Sent back, and that's too many men. And that's a too many men call, ref. But I don't see any indication of going to the box. No, we're going to let that go. All right. 5:04 left. 5 seconds left in the penalty. Sync up the clock here. Celtics now. McGuire in the zone. McGuire trying. McGuire now with it again. Back to Hawko. Hawko shot. Blocked. McGuire trying again. Halifax coming the other way. Sent back by Walsh, sorry. Walsh now trying to make the play. Halifax coming out of the zone. And blocked on entry and sent back by Martin. Walsh now looking. Shot. Big rebound there. Churchill picking it up for Halifax. Griffiths in there. McGuire also trying to make a play. Puck coming back the ice. Martin coming back for it with Hawko. Martin now on his backhand behind his own net. Martin in pursuit. Gets it ahead to to Doyle. Doyle up the wing. Rogers is there. Rogers sends it in low. Excuse me. Rogers now back to the point. Martin shot and goal! Martin fires it from the ringette line. And the Celtics now with a 2-1 lead. 3:40 left in this one. Or in the second period, I should say. We'll still have a whole other period of hockey. Getting late for us here. 7 minutes past 10 local time here. 10:37 in on the island. If you're watching us, thanks for staying up late with us here in Halifax. We'll try not to go to lower deck afterward, but no promises. Doyle trying to bring it in. Halifax now trying to get out of their own zone. Rogers in pursuit, trying to hold it in low. Avalon sending it ahead. Doyle now. Doyle and Kane. Doyle fires it. Oh, it just misses the outside corner. Held. At least for a moment. Halifax now brings it up and down the ice. Icing should be the call here. And we'll get a stoppage. 2:50 left in this period. Face off. Won by Avalon. Poroshenko trying to get it. Oh, through the blue ice. Bolin now looking, waiting. Poroshenko tried to tip it in. Poroshenko, sorry. Celtics buzzing. Halifax trying to get it out. Walsh now trying to send it back. Celtics coming the other way. Walsh in the zone, shot and save. 2:12 left. Halifax trying to get pressure, but Hawko bringing it out of the zone. Hawko to McGuire. McGuire tangled up. Hawko coming back for it. Martin. Oh, and that's just what, net 133 left. And save and cover here by Long. 124 left. Celtics now going to take an offensive face-off here. Period winding down. Face-off. One here by Halifax. Up the boards and held by Martin. Martin firing it towards the net. Out front. And that stayed out. Nice job there by Long. Not sure he knew it was under him. Face off. One here by Atlantics, or the Avalon, sorry, Celtics. Celtics, Tobin trying to hold it in. Doyle now in pursuit. Doyle on his backhand. Doyle gets spun down. Penalty coming. As Smith comes out of his net. Shot, save, and touch up there at 39.7 seconds. And we're going to get a hooking call. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, apparently. This is what happens when I'm too late in the evening and I got no music. Normally, I'm not doing as much of this I've worked a few hockey tournaments the last couple of weeks, so I've been DJing instead of commentary, and I kind of missed some music here in this tournament. Avalon, Lush sending it back down low. Walsh ahead. Lush cross ice pass, 20 seconds. Tobin shot and save. 18.2 seconds. Out myself and my wife Stephanie here on a nice romantic date night watching some Avalon Celtics hockey. Celtics taking his face off. Walsh tying up his man. Poroshenko trying to come in. Halifax with it up the boards. Gets past Boland and down the ice. 9 seconds left. Bursey down low. Bursey just going to fire this up. Tipped out by Poroshenko, and that will do it for the period, though. Shot right on net. Could have been dangerous at the end. We are going to set up here for the last 15. Do we have an update? Okay, so we have an update out of the BMO Center, thanks to my wife. The St. John Caps beat Sackville Orange 6-1 in decisive fashion earlier tonight. So the Caps are going to take on the loser of this game. And that will decide who's going to the finals. Winner this game goes direct to the Odyssey Finals. Loser this game goes to face the Caps tomorrow morning. That's going to be a 9:30 start, I believe. That's what I had said before. Yeah, 9:30 at Centennial. If the Caps lose here tonight, that's going to be a hard game to get a video feed out of. We can try potentially. It's probably just going to be me. All right. Face off here. Halifax sends it back up and out. Bursey now in pursuit. Bursey over to Doyle and Doyle's feet. Doyle sends it in the zone. Gets sent back. Boland ahead to Rogers. Rogers can't make a play on it. Halifax come back the other way. Doyle trying to make a play on it. Now that's Rogers there. Rogers and Doyle. Puck goes behind the net. Smith there looking and wondering. Kane now with it. Kane ahead, sent back. Rogers now speeding up the wing. Rogers trying to settle the puck. Rogers looking for someone out front. No one back on D as they were changing. That's Hawko sending it in the zone. And Halifax clears it back to center. Martin ahead. Martin sends it in. Halifax. Martin now gets it over to Walsh. Walsh sends it back. Hawko waiting. Chips it back into the zone. Halifax now into the Avalon end. Smith with the save. Sends it behind the net. Martin now. Martin out muscled for it. Puck cuts to the blue line and held. Sent back. Hawko is the line of defense there, and we're going to get a cover with 13-17 as we readjust things. Face off here, right outside. Smith, or to the left of Smith. The blue line, shot blocked. Griffiths trying. Griffiths comes down, coming back the other way. Griffiths picks this up. Griffiths fires it through the blue ice. Coming down now. Out front. Nice shot attempt there by, is that Tobin? McGuire now looking. McGuire in his backhand, turning back to his forehand, trying to get to Griffiths. Griffiths now shot. Sends it up. So the Celtics now. A lot of pressure down low. Lush at the blue line sends it back to McGuire. McGuire has Doyle in front. Out front, blocked. Sorry, apologies, it's not Doyle. It's McGuire. McGuire and Doyle, I guess. Tobin with a steaming through. Tobin. Head of steam on him. Boland for the point shot save. Loose puck and covered. 11:45. Got a little chippy here after the whistle. So again, update. Caps beating the Orange tonight. Face off here, scramble draw. Boland. Head to Rogers. Rogers to Kane. Kane fires it high. And there's a whistle. I'm not sure what the issue was. Offside? Offside, okay. Offside the call. Alright. Face off one here by the Celtics. Celtics in the zone. Pretty sure that was offside too. Boland shot wide. 10:50 left. Celtics, the 1-goal lead here. Sure they'd like another one or two. Sure they also don't want to see the Caps again tomorrow. They played them today. That's offside. Halifax now at center. Into the zone. Smith, sorry, with the stop. 10:16 left. Off the side of the net. Yep, much closer than need to be, you're right. Prosenko in the zone. Prosenko. Doyle trying to make a play on it. Wheeler trying to get it out to Prosenko. Halifax now trying to clear out. Off of Doyle. Hawko trying to hold it there. Hawko now with it behind the net. Halifax trying to get it out front. Prosenko sends it in the zone. Halifax. Hako is down. He's up again. Rogers and McGuire couldn't take it clean. 9 minutes left in this one. Martin and Tobin back. Tobin up the boards. Tobin gets it to Walsh. Walsh and McGuire waiting to enter the zone. Walsh now in. Walsh back. Tobin fires it. Shot. Rebounds there. Shot, save, big rebound. Walsh buzzing. Halifax now up the boards off Griffiths and stays in. Avalon sends it back low. Walsh now trying to make a play on it. McGuire looking. McGuire. Shot. Lush now at the point. Lush has it go off a leg. McGuire. Griffiths trying to hold it. Can't. Halifax brings it out. And penalty coming to Avalon. And Avalon will touch up in game possession. 7:40. We're going to get a holding the stick call on number 5, Walsh. $7:40 left in this one. Avalon gets puck to the blue line, not out. Shot tipped and in. No, high stick, waved off. Waved off. Puck's coming out. Halifax bench now realizing it's played with a high stick. Faceoff's coming out of the zone. 7:30 left. Face-off, one here by Avalon, up the boards and out. Doyle now racing it down. Doyle and Kane down in the Halifax end. Doyle trying to make a play there. Shot high. Smith looks a little weak being high today. Looked a little nervous there or missing a step. Nice play down low there. And penalty coming. We're going to get a boarding call with 1:10 left in the first penalty. And Bursey's going to sit for 2 or less. And now it's a 5-on-3 here. With 6:50 left in the game. Face off, one here by Halifax. And Rogers going to try it short-handed. Rogers, one man left to beat. Rogers wheeling, dealing, shot, and save. Trying to get back now. Martin now with active stick sends it to the corner. Nice job there by Hako to break that pass up. Hako now going to go with it. Hako, one man left to beat. Hako fires it and save. And they'll take the face-off down in that end. 36 seconds left of this 5-on-3. Penalty kill for the Celtics. Try this face-off now. Celtics lose the face-off. McGuire pressuring. McGuire trying to make the play. Lush out there and Martin, I think. No, not Martin. Tobin. Lush. It's held there on the boards. Lush has her partner come in. McGuire sends it out. Shot and off the post. 3 seconds left in the penalty. First one's over. Celtics need a hold here. Out front. Save. Rebound. Save. Lush trying to make a play. Tobin trying to get this puck up and out. Halifax, all kinds of pressure down low. Blue line shot blocked. And Tobin's going to go. Avalon's going to change their penalty. And Tobin on the backhand has to go off. Oh, nice shot there. Loose puck. 4:56, 5 seconds left in the power play here for Halifax. Power play's over. We're at even strength. Avalon holds the 5-on-3 kill. Out front again. Griffiths try to make a play. Griffiths now with it. Poroshenko's out front. Starting to get chippy out there. Wheeler. They're fighting for it. Halifax now going to break out. 4:22 left. We'll keep an eye on that situation. Wheeler now going to come back the other way. Wheeler. Poroshenko got it there on the boards. Griffiths now at center. Griffiths, true legs in the zone. Wheeler's in the slot. Griffiths tries to get it to Wheeler in a shot. McGuire now in. McGuire. No, sorry. Kane. My apologies. Kane now backside. Wheeler going to come pick this up. Wheeler now trying to get it ahead. Gets to the blue line. Martin with a shot wide. Boland in now, pinching in. Gets it to Kane. Kane looking and waiting. Kane to Wheeler. Wheeler with the shot. Rebounds there off the post. Wraparound out front. Trying to get it on the back of the net. Halifax player fouled on the puck there for a second. Held by Boland. Boland firing it. Blocked. Griffiths looking. Shot, save, and a cover. We're going to get a whistle here. 3:08. Goalie didn't have good possession there. Late change there by Avalon. They're going to throw out Doyle. McGuire will take this face off instead. Oops. Shot, save, and a cover. We'll sync up our clock here. 3:04. Now Avalon will get the change they wanted in. Face off. One here by Avalon. Lush ahead. Lush now firing and just missed. Doyle in low. Doyle now looking to get it out front. Tobin at the blue line holding. Sends it back. Doyle shot goes off of McGuire's side of his leg. He's going to maybe peel off to the bench. He's struggling. McGuire in some discomfort there. He does head out. Tobin now 2:24 left. 2-1 game. We're watching for a call from the bench there for the goalie. Long to head off. Lush now in pursuit. Lush around the boards. Off leg. Gets to the point. Walsh and Griffiths. Griffiths trying to get it ahead to Walsh. He does. Walsh and Prosenko. Prosenko runs out of room. Shot off the side of the net. Halifax coming the other way. Avalon sends it back. Prosenko sends it shot and save. 1:38 left. Clock's ticking. Avalon trying to book their ticket to tomorrow. Breakaway. Bursey sends it to the corner. Nice job. Bursey and his player get pulled down. No call. Shot for the point and glove save by Smith. And Halifax going to pull long now. They're going to go 6-on-5 with 1:19 left. Again, what's at stake here is a direct path to the Odyssey Championships tomorrow. Celtics hoping to be able to sleep in the morning, get up, get a coffee, and then head to BMO. Boland holding it on the boards. 1:10 left. Here comes Kane, trying to shoot it towards the net. Kane now out front, tipped off the side of the net. Trying it again. Rogers trying that. Boland has it at his feet. Boland trying to send it back. Him and his man collide. Referee letting that go. Out front, and oh no! 38.8 seconds left, and the Hawks tie this. The 6-on-5. And Avalon. Now it gets interesting. Smith dejected there in the net. Martin and Hawko down trying to chat with him. Still lots to play in this one. Avalon going to send this in. 32 seconds left. Hawks going to go down the ice. Icing waved off here. Doesn't make it. 22 seconds left. Up the boards. Halifax going to try to turn it back. Avalon, one more chance here. Shot, save, loose puck. 2.8 seconds left. One more face-off. That'll do it. All right. Martin try to fire towards the net, and that does it for regulation. So, here's where we are. 5 minutes. 3-on-3. Again, the winner plays tomorrow afternoon in championships. The loser takes on the Caps tomorrow morning, 9:30. So it's going to be a very, very quick turnaround for one of these teams. Celtics going to run here with, let's see, waiting to get a good good visual here. Looks like Griffiths, Tobin. No, Griffiths is peeling off. Looks like we're going to get Tobin, Doyle, and Kane. And it's a 5-minute run time, overtime here. Halifax going to win this face-off. Or sorry, Avalon going to win this face-off. It's all about possession here in this overtime frame. Turnover! Oh my God! Shot wide, rebounds there, loose puck. Shot, oh my goodness. Game almost over that quick in overtime. Lots of empty ice here. Kane now looking for it, trying to get it to Doyle. Tobin, fans on that, or block shot, sorry. Referee goes down, and Lindsay goes down on the far side. They stay onside. Celtics now trying to settle things down. Get it over to Doyle. Doyle now, and offside. McGuire coming back for it. We're going to get a change here from the Celtics. Celtics now trying. McGuire looking for it. McGuire and Martin. Martin now coming away with it. 3:49 left. Clock doesn't stop here in this overtime period. If we can't settle it here, we'll go to a shootout. Celtics now. Shot, backdoor, and goal! Rogers puts it away. Celtics are going to be able to sleep in tomorrow morning, folks. And they're going to head to Championship Sunday in an overtime win here. And they're going to take on either the Caps or this Blackwing team. Both teams, the Halifax Black team. They've beaten both. So maybe, just maybe, game tomorrow afternoon is, I don't know, hold on. Trying to get it. 3 o'clock at BMO. I don't know. We'll see. I'm getting a look. We'll see if we'll have the game for you. But it's been a pleasure to bring this game at least to you guys tonight. Celtics, I'll put the score up to 3. Celtics will get their Player of the Game awards here in a moment. Halifax going to have to go to bed quick because it's an early rise tomorrow morning for that 9:30 start against the Caps. The other final tomorrow, we're going to get Tassa Ducks Orange versus Bedford Blue Gold. That's in the middle final. And the goalie, Long, rightfully salute with the MVP award. Nice job. And for the Celtics, for your Celtics, it looks like we're getting Rogers, the overtime hero, picking up Player of the Game awards. That's it for us for tonight here. Happy to bring the Celtics game for you. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow. Not sure yet. We'll talk it over. But regardless, thanks for tuning in to the feeds. Very happy to bring them to you on behalf of Coach Mike and the rest of your coaching staff. This is Greg Feltham and my videographer extraordinaire Stephanie signing off tonight. Have a great rest of your night, folks.